100. 100 of the best sci-fi movies. This is my list as laid down by me, your boy Seed, the host of most of the things right here on Paprika, man. We're just chugging right along, man. We've been doing this for a little while, man. We've gotten into the 50s, man. We're about mid 50s right now. So we're doing all right, man. Hopefully you've been enjoying this. By the sounds of it, you haven't been. But hopefully a couple of you out there have been enjoying it. Yesterday, we talked about, what was that, 58 on the list, I do believe? Yeah, yesterday was 58, a Midnight Special. Underrated. Like, no one just talks about Midnight Special. Like, it just kind of came and went, which is unfortunate, man. I think it fell under a lot of people's radars. And there's one that I was like, man, I guess I'll check this joint out. And I was pleasantly surprised. Maybe you will be too if you check it out. So go ahead and listen to that podcast from yesterday as well. We're doing 100 science fiction movies in 100 days, the first 100 days of 2022, man. So let's keep this bad boy on rolling with number 57 on the list, The Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The Apes movies have finally made their debut on the list. I know y'all have been waiting for it, man. So let's check it out, see what it's talking about. Evolution becomes revolution. I'll give it a B+. B+ for that tagline. Really, all they did was put the R in front. It took somebody about 10 minutes. They got paid who knows how much for it. Scientist Will Rodman is determined to find a cure for Alzheimer's, the disease which has slowly consumed his father. Will feels certain he is close to a breakthrough and tests his latest serum on apes, noticing dramatic increases in intelligence and brain activity in the primate subjects, specifically Caesar, his pet chimpanzee. I say Ace Ventura would never stand for this to happen. But yeah, man, The Rise of the Planet of the Apes. We saw the original Planet of the Apes weeks ago. I think at this point it's somewhere in the 70s, maybe like 79, something like that. The original. Charlton Heston, his crazy self. Rise of the Planet of the Apes reboots the franchise. And as much as I hear people on social media gripe and complain about remakes and reboots, this shit dropped and people got real quiet real quick. A lot of people scoffed at Franco for headlining an Apes movie. Like, that's not Franco's wheelhouse. He's a goofy stoner comedic actor. Nah, Franco lays it down in this movie. He's solid all the way through. The rise of Caesar, the first ape to come to prominence, revealing the same thing that gave the apes intelligence is also what started to infect and kill humans. And of course, the main thing that leads to our downfall is corporate greed. This movie has everything in it, man. Let's not hand wave the fact that Franco is 1,000% in the wrong in this movie. Giving his pops an untested, an untested drug, a drug that had not been, certified, ratified, approved by the FDA. He's 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000% in the wrong. But the moment he tells his boss, played by David Oyelowo, who dopeness every time he shows up, dude should have shut that shit down. His boss should have shut that shit down and brought him up on all the charges, but nope, because Oyelowo's character was about his money, and then he pushed the more aggressive serum on Koba, which has ramifications in the second Ace movie. Was that Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? The fact that it was created out of a desperation, his serum was created out of desperation and love for his father, and it just kind of turned into yet another drug for corporate profit. That's what makes this such an American movie. It's ridiculous. It's got a great climax with the apes attacking on the Golden Gate Bridge. Rupert Wyatt, the director, he did his thing in this movie. That attack on the Golden Gate Bridge, that shows like you've gotten a progressive look at, these apes are fairly intelligent. These apes are smart. These apes are organized. And then you just get an idea of just how organized they are and how smart they are when they do their attack on the Golden Gate Bridge and how tactical this attack is. It's wild to sit back and watch, man. This is the thing, Rupert Wyatt, the best thing he's done in his career. Yeah, I said it. Come at me. You know where I live, Rupert. Yeah, man. Rise of the Planet of the Apes is that dopeness. And if you haven't checked it out in a while, I implore you to go back and give that joint a watch, man, because it's I bet it might be doper than you remember it being, man. So that's it, man, for number 57 on this list. We'll be back in 24 of the hours to keep on talking about sci-fi movies. Until then, you all take it easy and have a good one.